Hey, pro organizers, it's Melissa. And this is just a super short, I'm literally calling it 15 minutes of nonsense. Cabri and I recorded a podcast last night, and it's a good one, you guys. But I'm going to put it out next week. But before that, we talked for a solid half an hour. Some of it I did delete because I do care about you guys. And you would have been like, Melissa, this is the most ridiculous podcast you've ever put out. Now, the one you're about to listen to might also be. We went all over the place. I'm mostly putting it up because we did talk about organizing and business and lots of other things that are business adjacent. But we also talk about jalapenos in Dr. Peppers. So just enjoy it or skip it. But I just wanted to throw it up there as a little bonus, a little bit of behind the scenes of if Cabri and I are recording a podcast and the podcast is like 50 minutes, I need you to know there's an hour of stuff you don't hear that's just us going squirrel. So anyway, but there is some legit organizing stuff in there that I thought you guys might like. The podcast coming up this week is all about burnout and when you're tired of entrepreneurship, whether it's because of the end of the year or whatever. We just want to get honest about it's been a hard year, you guys. So we're talking about it because we got to talk about all the stuff. But this is it's the appetizer. It's the amuse-bouche, if you are a Top Chef watcher, of the real deal next week, which is going to be, it was a great conversation and it was actually really good for both Cabri and me, and I hope it'll be good for you. Okay, enough of the blah, blah, blah. Here's 15 minutes of nonsense. I hope you enjoy it. Bye. Yeah, what? Are you guys slower?
I would say yes, but not drastically,
Okay.
honestly. Like, we've already got stuff booked in January, so it's not, like, that slow.
Yeah.
I would say, like, some of our big I think our, like, average project has switched. Instead of doing, like, a whole home for thousands of dollars, people are being a little more cautious, but not to the point of nothing.
Yeah, that was definitely part of the conversation is people who used to just say, yeah, we'll just do the whole house. They're like, how about we start with the kitchen?
Yep.
Yeah, just like a different thing.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about whoever posted about the gift certificates, I was actually thinking about doing just a once over for our email list of
Mhm.
just, I don't know, buy 4 hours, get 6 hours, something paid in full. You can give them that day rate, but have them buy it in advance just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
I still think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
But, like, I would love to collect 20 grand right here, right now.
for sure. Or maybe you do it time bound too, where you just like, this is good for a week. Just see what happens.
Yeah. Make them use it in 2026. But we have some people who book, like, they won't sign up on a maintenance plan, but they'll book once a quarter or once every other month.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You would buy it right now," especially
Yeah.
business owners that are like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do this later on, but I want the
Mhm.
tax write-off
I
now."
want it this year. Yeah, for sure. Is that a Coke or Dr. Pepper? What are you drinking?
Coke Zero.
Oh, my niece and I were having an argument one day about whether Diet Coke or Coke Zero is a superior product. And I said, they're different.
They are different, but that's why I feel like Coke Zero is the superior.
Yeah, no, Diet Coke is it's a completely different animal.
Yeah. You wanna know which one isn't? I can't hardly taste the difference.
Diet
Coke
Dr. Pepper.
No, Sprite Zero. Sprite
Oh,
Zero
I don't think I've ever had Sprite Zero.
Sprite Zero is almost dead on to, like, regular Sprite. You get
It's
the
a
little
thing.
bit of the aftertaste that's bitter,
Yeah,
but it's so close that most
'cause I
people
do Sprite
yeah.
and
See, I'm a big Sonic girl, so I do a Sprite Zero from Sonic with, like, cherry or cranberry in it to mix it up, and
have you ever been to a Swig? Do you know what Swig is?
no.
Okay. Do you know what dirty
Yeah,
sodas are? Okay.
yeah.
The Swig is, I think, the originator of kind of the Utah dirty soda
Okay.
thing. They have an insane number of drinks, so they've spread into Arizona now, so I've had it a few times in Arizona, and I was the first time I ever heard of it, I was like, "That is one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard." I was like, "A Dr. Pepper with cream? It's so good."
It is so good.
So good. And so Swig, and there are a bunch of it there Utah has a bunch of them now, but Swig is the one since it's in Arizona. Their menu, I'm like, I just will go there occasionally and I'm like, I want the full sugar, full every I don't because you can get sugar-free everything, right? But I'm like,
Mhm.
no, give me all of the sugar, all of the calories. Like this is worth
Yes.
all of it. It's so good.
Have you ever had Big Red?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's another one that you should try if you're ever in this southern area, but they make fabulous things with dirty sodas with Big Red.
Oh, sure.
Also, Lara loves and I know Sonic was doing it at one point when they were doing their, like, dill pickle
Oh, yeah.
promotion.
I've heard that, like, a Diet Coke there is a comedian that would get
Mhm.
a giant Diet Coke and then pour pickles in it.
She does Dr. Pepper with pickles, and she says it's amazing, and I'm like, my brain can't,
It
like,
just it doesn't seem like it makes sense, but
no.
I'm willing to try it.
I'm not. She says it's fabulous, I trust her, but I'm like, I draw the line there. I'm not putting pickles and jalapenos and shit in my drink unless it has vodka in it. That's
Yeah, jalapenos, absolutely not, but okay, the next time I see her, I'm gonna have a pickle Dr. Pepper.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's very weird. You have to find the right places that you can get it, but
Okay. See, the only Sonic it's not remotely it's not in a place that I drive by.
yeah,
I'm not by there very often. I'd have to really wanna go there.
we have a Sonic on every corner.
Right, exactly.
Sonics and Starbucks. It's
Yeah.
just everywhere.
How many Starbucks are there now, I wonder?
Oh, probably a ridiculous amount.
I saw a thing, and I was really surprised by this. The so there's a thing that was like, "What's the biggest franchise in the United States?" So I just was like, "Oh, McDonald's." No, it's Subway, because 'cause they're in so many gas stations.
That actually makes sense too.
And it's by a lot too. It was like there were thousands more, and I was like, "I haven't eaten at Subway in 100 years."
Yeah. I do
But
feel like Starbucks has they have some metric in the market that they're cornered on, and it may just be real estate, but
yeah.
they have the most amount of real estate. I love this is probably a year ago, a year and a half ago when they finally announced it, but they were talking about all the money that they hold in gift cards and how
Oh,
they
yeah.
use it because they just have $1 billion on cash in people's
Yep.
gift card accounts at any point in time that they can use to invest. I'm like, "That is genius."
Costco breaks even on all their merchandise. They make their money on memberships. So
That
they
makes
basically make almost no profit on what they actually sell. They make profit on the membership price.
that makes sense. I love Costco. I would pay
I love
$1,000,000
Costco too.
for Costco.
And they're really good to their employees. They're generally a good company. And then there's another one. Oh, I had it in my head and it went away. Oh, like airlines now? Airlines make more money on their credit cards. So that's why they're constantly pushing the credit card because that's where they make all their money.
High appointment earlier was a lymphatic facial.
Oh, I've heard those are great.
I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go back for do full body, but
Yeah.
anyways, I was sitting there late and I just kinda lost tie and she's, "Okay, we're done." And I was like, "Oh my god, that was the most peaceful, like, meditation, brain dump, mind reorganization 45 minutes I've ever had."
You know what you need to do? You should try have you ever heard of a float tank?
Yeah, we did it in
So
Oklahoma City for one of our girls' trips, and it was fun.
my super scientist brother talks about it's the closest you can get on Earth to being without gravity. Because even when you're sleeping, your bed
Nice.
is gravity is pushing up on your bed is pushing up on you and you're pushing
Nice.
down on your bed. And so it's the only time that your brain can be like quiet. Your brain is not fighting against gravity, is how he explained it to me.
So, the when I did it for about 15 minutes. I think I was supposed to do it
Oh,
for
okay.
an hour, and I just couldn't go that long.
I did it for 2 hours once and it was amazing. Yeah.
2 hours?
Yeah.
So, did you feel like your blood pumping through your body?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't like that. That's probably what I between the water and then getting out early, that's probably why is because I was in the midst of having a panic attack because I could literally
Oh,
feel
okay.
my
I can see that.
organs moving and my
Yep.
blood moving, and it freaked me out.
Yeah. The place that I've done it, they have an option, like, you could do woo music, which makes it a little bit less weird.
I kinda wanna try it again now just because
Yeah.
I don't remember music being on.
Yeah. You may just need to find a new place too.
Yeah.
But it's really good if you ever get like, he does it with athletes that have gotten concussions
Yeah.
because it stops your brain from firing, basically. But
I'm
it
I'm
might
sorry.
be, like, amazing thinking time for you.
Yeah, I think I've decided I just need to start implementing a couple times a week. 30 minutes to 2 hours, something
Yeah.
where I just sit and think because
That's really smart.
I think that's part of my zone of genius.
Tim was talking about this the other day. There's an author named Chuck Klosterman who's written a ton
Mhm.
of books, and he heard him interviewed the other day, and he said he worries about the future of creativity. So, like movies, books,
Mhm.
whatever. And he said the reason he worries about it is because we don't have time to, we don't daydream anymore. We're always doing something. Like,
Yeah.
when you're at the grocery like, I always have headphones in. I'm like, if I'm in Target, I'm listening to a podcast. If I'm in the car, I'm listening. There is no time that you are just daydreaming.
Nothing's yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I never really thought about it that way."
So I still read quite a bit, and that's
I
my,
do.
like, disconnect from my brain. Like, I enter the book world, and I'm envisioning the movie in my head, and that's how I still daydream with prompts.
I do too, but I do find myself and I wanna change this next year. I have been reading a lot less than I normally did, like, I used to do 100 books a year.
With what time do you have to read such things?
I would just make the time. I love
Oh,
reading.
this year has not been that year, though, for you.
No, this year has not been that year, but
Balls to the walls on all the things.
no, I this has not been the year, but I would argue that I'll have to look at my Goodreads. I don't know how many I've read this year, but I do waste a lot of time. Like, at the end of a day, instead of reading, I'm, like,
Mhm.
nudging around on Instagram.
Yeah,
So it's not value added time.
fair.
So,
Sometimes it's just good mental
but every once in a while yeah, I'm not, like, haranguing myself over it, but I am, like, I have lessened the amount that I turn to a book
yeah,
rather than I'm just gonna scroll on my phone.
yeah. Jacob and I almost always TikTok every night, like, when we're laying in bed,
Yeah.
and I, like, sent him a TikTok, and I was like, "I'm gonna read," and so I, like, was reading, and I ended up sleeping better, but because I think I turned, like, my warmth up, and I didn't have the blue light, and the noise, and the distraction, and you
I
know
did something the other day that I ironically saw it on TikTok, but the guys, like, gave you s instructions of how to make your phone, like, grayscale,
yeah,
and
I did
when
that.
I did it, it's I instantly physically felt better,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I've been keeping it and, like, the other day, my goddaughter was like, "Your phone looks funny," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I have different colors on my phone." She's like, "Why?" She goes, "It looks weird," and I'm used to it now, so I didn't even pay attention, but she noticed it right away that my
Yeah.
phone weird.
And so grayscale works for me whenever I need to get on social media or do stuff for work, but I don't wanna get stuck just randomly scrolling. Like, it
Yeah,
breaks the like, I go for the task, not for the distraction.
yeah, for sure. We've
Yeah,
talked about a lot of random things.
I love it.
I may have to make this into a random shit podcast. This is just random shit that we talked about. Grayscale your phone.
It happens.
Go
Grayscale the
read a
phone.
book. Go read a book. Coke Zero is better than Diet Coke.
Try a dirty Dr. Pepper. They use that. Try float tanks.
Float tanks are great.
Really did just
You're like, squirrel.
I have to tell Jacob sometimes because he'll be like, "What are you thinking about?" And I'm like, "I'll tell you, but I have to tell you how I got here first."
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you just say the thing, he's like, "Where the hell did that come from?" And I'm like, "Here." He's okay, now that makes sense. I'm like, if I had just
If I have
spat that out, it would have been weird.
if I have a really freaky, weird dream, I 9 times out of 10 can be like, "Here's why that happened." Because right before bed, I saw a guy mowing the yard whatever. I can always triangulate how I got to the weird thing.
Yep.
But I had a
Yep.
discussion with Tim one time, I was like, "I just wanna explain what happens in my brain." I go, "Here are all the things that I'm thinking about right now." And he just looked at me like, "What?"
Does he have a voice in his head that talks to him?
I don't know. "Hey, Cabri wants to know, do you have a voice in your head that talks to you?" Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Also, he and the dog have conversations, but it's him talking to himself in the dog's voice.
Okay, I do that too, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, no, we all do it, but he really does it. He will have entire conversations.
I get it.
"She does understand you, honey." I know. To Jerem, he goes, "She's the only one who understands me."
It happens. Yeah, the first time I asked Jacob that question, he was like, "No, my brain is quiet." And I'm like, "What?
Oh, yeah,
All the
no.
time? All the
Brain is
time?"
very noisy.
He's like, "Yeah, I just sometimes don't think things." And I'm like, "God,
Oh,
what an amazing blessing that would be."
man, I would love that. How do you do that? Because I would love last night, I was exhausted. Could not go to sleep because I was like, all the things I need to pack for vacation, and, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to get this, and I need blister Band-Aids. Does Target have blister Band-Aids? Maybe they're out of blister Band-Aids. What happens if Target doesn't have blister Band-Aids?" It's 12:30 in the morning.
I
Let
don't
me
know.
look
There's
for the
it's a
blister
thing.
Band-Aid.
Some people don't have the voice in their head and they don't have the constant thought. Like they just have blank space. And then there's
Yeah.
people who never have blank space. And I'm
Yeah.
definitely team no blank space.
No blank space.
Yeah.
But Blank Space is one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. So, there you go.
So, fair.
It's a great song.
Yeah, that's like the I still enjoyed Taylor Swift in that era.
Yeah.
Speak Now was, like, the last real album I, like
Yeah.
I was in high school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the era of your life.
Yeah, it makes
Like,
sense.
when I hear 80s and 90s music, I'm like, "Oh, nostalgia." Like, Stranger Things, that's why I love Stranger Things because it's all 80s. Makes my heart happy.
Yes, makes sense.
I,
Like,
although, did not have any demons that came to my high school, so which is positive.
I don't know if I can say the same.
That
We're wrong here. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Highly disguised as normal people, but I'm not gonna agree with you on that one.
Alright, that's fine. I do love that show, though. It makes me incredibly happy.
I feel like I need to go back and watch it because it's been years.
I actually just rewatched, like a psychopath, I rewatched the whole series before I watched season 5, and I was like, "Oh," because it's been 10 years. 10 it came out 10 years ago.
I don't think I realized it had been that long.
Yeah, 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, go watch it.
I might.